This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and we are at number, I believe, 534 4th Avenue. If not, I'll correct it. We are out 100 feet. We'd cleared a massive amount of wipes, roots, soft plug, grease. This pipe was completely chocked full. We have our small camera out there as far as we can reach. We're out at the 100-foot mark, the maximum reach with this camera. We'd have to go and grab another camera, but we're electing to just go this distance here to save on cost. The sewer is running. I am in cast iron pipe somewhere 100 feet out, which is unusual to have cast iron to tie in after you've exited the house. This could be running underneath another house, or they may have done this for structural reasons or used cast iron because that was the only pipe available for them when they were digging it at the time. So we're going to start performing the inspection out from the 100 feet back towards the clean out in the basement where we had to access the sewer. Alright, here it is, the cast iron pipe. You can tell by all the deterioration and rust on that. I mean, the pipe appears to be in decent shape, but we can't tell the thickness of this pipe. Cast iron has a life expectancy of 90 years, and we're closing in on that time. Making a turn. And right here, we are transitioning back into clay pipe. We had roots at every section of that clay pipe. With a flex shaft, we were able to cut them all down. A little bit of offsetting going on there. That water will eventually wash out that pipe in years to come. Right here was a massive amount of root that we'd cut out of that pipe. Same with that section. There's a massive amount of roots here. We've cut out of that section. We got as much of that out of there as we could. Right here, you can see there was another massive amount of roots. It's starting to actually pull the pipe apart, starting to dislocate it. Same with that section of pipe right there. We had a massive dislocation and breach of the pipe right there. right at the 4 o'clock position. You can see a worm which is growing and running right inside the pipe. So he's having a good time in there. So worms can get in there easily. That's usually always a sign that there's a problem with the pipe. So that looks like to be at least a 3/4 to 1 inch failure on the side of that pipe. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, the tree root's absolutely starting to tear this pipe apart. I mean, the pipe is old, so to be expected. Some offsetting on that section of pipe there. And right here, we got a major offset going on here. Yeah, those tree roots are actually wrapped around that pipe, and it's going to stop pulling it apart. Same with that section there. Down at the bottom, you can see right there the roots are pushing right through that hub. Low spot right here, so basically probably barely any flow on that bottom part of the pipe. This pipe is settled, as you can tell by the water in the bottom of the pipe. It's not really a running stream, it's just kind of flowing slightly across the bottom. See how we have flow on the bottom of the pipe there. You can see the water pooling up right here. That pipe is starting to back pitch. Offsetting on that section of pipe as well. Offset on that pipe. It's going to wash out on the bottom, as you can see the water exiting the bottom of the pipe, and that will cause a void and cause that pipe to sink. Appears to be a little bit of structural failure up in the other corner. Offset on this joint. Low spot in the pipe right here, so we got a small sag. See some of the pooling here, so that water is going underneath that hub there, and that will cause that section to drop, causing a void, causing a sinkhole under the pipe. As you can see and notice by the pooling right there as well. Offset in this pipe. A little bit of water escaping down on the bottom of the pipe, and that will also cause a void and a sinkhole. Offset joint. The water is also sneaking underneath there too, and will cause a void and a sinkhole, causing the pipe to drop. Another offset section here with water escaping under the ground will cause a void, sinkhole, causing the pipe to drop. Same here. You can actually see the water escaping under the ground. That will cause that to cause a void, cause a sinkhole, cause that pipe to drop. Same with that joint. Same with that joint. Same with that joint. A little more heavy in that section right there. You can see the pooling, you can see it running underneath the pipe. Same with that section. Offset. Offset with washing out at the bottom of the pipe, causing pooling. Just like the other ones, will cause a void, cause a sinkhole, and cause the pipe to drop. Offset right there. You can see the water pooling on the bottom of the pipe. Cause a washout, cause that void, cause that pipe to drop. And looks like a piece of the pipe on the top is missing. That section. Probably caused by frost. Yeah, probably. And we are coming into the cast iron connection for the building. As you can see, that's the same as the other cast iron pipe that we ran down there. Cast iron is typically used inside of buildings. It's rare to have it outside a building unless for some strange reason the sewer ties in with another sewer in under another building. Exiting the clean out, that's a hose we have, putting water in there. There is the clean out. Right there on the floor. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and this concludes the cleaning and inspection. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning. We're at 167 Madigan Street, and I'm over here looking at the pipe, and that runs all the way across here, and then that ties in underneath here, and this is actually part of the sewer system for 734 4th Avenue. And that explains the cast iron connection that I was seeing. As you can see here, some of the water has shot up over there. So thankfully it's concrete floors. And that pipe turns, runs behind the washing machine, runs along the floor here. Runs across here. Underneath here, there's piping, and her sewer comes down the stack here, turns here, ties into the pipe under here, and that's actually the door to her basement. So we'll turn that over that way. So that sewer is running along that wall. It's behind all those cabinets. Right there. And I'll try to see if I can get some light up inside there somewhere. And it turns in underneath there. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and this is part 2. We were at number 734 4th Ave yesterday, and you can see the stairs and you can see the window, and that corner basement is where we were snaking the sewer from. So their sewer actually comes in, runs out the building, comes down the yard, under this wall, and actually ties into this house, which is 167 Madigan Street. Underneath the oil tanks, as you can see the fills over there, and then runs down along the wall where her wash machine line is, and then runs this way along that wall like I had videoed, and then out towards Madigan Street. I'll walk that out there. So their sewer comes out of the building. Basically near my van, out of this corner right down here, and it's come straight out here. So their building up there, back up here, has to leave their building way back there, come down through her house, which I can't believe they allowed them to tie that in, and down, and then out into the street here. Insane. Originally, I thought maybe because the sewer doesn't exit out onto 4th Avenue, I thought maybe it would have exited and possibly either came down her driveway, or there's a field down on the other side here where I guess they used to be on the store. If you could see the garage right there. But I thought maybe it came down through the field, because right down around this area here is a manhole down there. So that explains that mystery with the distance.